The record-breaking song of the summer, Despacito by Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee, was filmed in a San Juan neighborhood called La Perla. Well, that location now destroyed by Hurricane Maria. This is what that area looks like now. And one of the stars of the song, Daddy Yankee, is trying to help his island home by raising thousands for recovery efforts and even donating his own money. Daddy Yankee joining me now live from New York with more on how people and how he is helping Puerto Rico. We appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
You live in Puerto Rico. This is your home. You have friends and family there. This must have been so heartbreaking for you to see all the suffering and devastation there. First off, what about your neighborhood, your family, your home? How did it fare?
My home and where I'm from, San Juan, is devastated. I mean, the whole island is devastated. It's a chaos right now in Puerto Rico. People are desperate to get food, water, and we're running out of gas. There's no cash. So, you know, in a minute, there's going to be a chaos in a magnitude that it will be terrible.
Yeah, it's incredible, the stories that we're hearing. You know, even at hospitals with the generators not working, people dying, people not, you know, being able to get insulin. And we're talking about diabetic patients, people on oxygen tanks. Those tanks are running out. What do you think about President Trump's response so far? Do you think federal aid is coming fast enough?
I don't think it's coming fast enough, but, I mean, the president just tweeted his position about this issue, and I have to address the Congress because he just made his position very clear. So we're just waiting for the Congress to at least make a bigger effort in this crucial time, because Puerto Rico we're facing our biggest challenge in our history. So, and we're facing a humanitarian crisis. So it's real what's happening right now.
Absolutely. And you mentioned President Trump's tweets. I want to show that to our viewers so they know what you're talking about. You know, because President Trump has been criticized for talking so much about the NFL for the last several days. It wasn't until Monday night that he began tweeting about the devastation in Puerto Rico. Here's what he tweeted. Texas and Florida are doing great, but Puerto Rico, which was already suffering from broken infrastructure and massive debt, is in deep trouble. And he goes on to say its old electrical grid, which was in terrible shape, was devastated. Much of the island was destroyed, with billions of dollars owed to Wall Street and the banks, which sadly must be dealt with. Food, water, and medical are top priorities and doing well. Hashtag FEMA. Do you think it was appropriate for the U.S. president to talk about the billions of dollars that Puerto Rico owes while so many people are suffering during this humanitarian crisis there?
Oh my God. It's so frustrating and disappointed. We are American citizens, and number one, we got soldiers, Puerto Rican soldiers that fight for this great country. Soldiers that have lost their ones and their family had lost everything in Puerto Rico. So we're talking about big issues right here. And his position, we're not agree. I'm not agree, you know, I disagree with his position, 100%.
Despacito was a huge hit around the world, and you know, many have seen your music video, and now they're familiar with the La Perla neighborhood in San Juan. Can you tell us more about that neighborhood, why you chose it for your music video, and can you tell us what's happened to it?
When I see the images, the before and after of La Perla, it's terrible. I mean, right now looking at the images, I don't have words to describe how I feel right now. I'm stressed out, knowing that I got friends there, families in Puerto Rico. But it's ironic that this video that is the most watched video of all time is right now helping us to send a message that we need help. We need not only America's help, we need international help as well.
I mean, we do have to credit you, though, Ed, your video for helping Puerto Rico's economy, right? I mean, your video, by having your music video in Puerto Rico, I imagine that it increased tourism to Puerto Rico?
Yes, the tourism went up in Puerto Rico thanks to Despacito. But right now, watching the images is hard for me because the San Juan that I knew and the Puerto Rico that I knew yesterday is no longer there. And I got to come back this week to see my family and see the island. I feel stressed out right now. I don't even have words to describe the pain that I feel for my people because I live in Puerto Rico. I don't live here in the States. So I got to come back and try to do my best for my people because I'm committed to my island.
Is it going to be your first time going to Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria hit?
It's going to be the first time to see Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria.
Wow, I can only imagine the anxiety that you have. And just lastly, for our viewers who want to help, how can they help? And I know that you're also donating your own money to the relief efforts.
Please go to Feeding America. They're doing a great job. Also to the Red Cross and Habitat as well. I donated $1 million, from my pocket, to try to help my island. So I just telling everybody if you can help us in this time, because these are the toughest time of Puerto Rico.
Very tough times for Puerto Rico. We thank Daddy Yankee for joining us.